There is some psychology to this. As you take a look at the tail of the tape, that Charlo is 7 years younger and has height and reach on his side. In fact, all the numbers are in favor of Jermall Charlo.
Introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue trunks, fighting out of Lantana, Florida, by way of Orokutan, Russia. He weighed in at 159 3/4 pounds with a record of 28 wins and 1 loss. He has 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his second attempt at a world title, please welcome the former Olympian and the former world title challenger, introducing Matt Korobov. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing purple trunks with red and white trim, fighting out of Houston, Texas. He weighed in at 159 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 27 wins, no losses, 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former IBF Junior Middleweight World Title holder, the current and undefeated hard-hitting WBC Interim Middleweight Champion of the World, introducing the undefeated Jermall Hitman Charlo.
First gloves, good luck.
All right, so, and the other thing now, if you're him, if you believe your brother won of your opponent, up here by Charlo. In this social media age, you could end up in a fight like this for a title against a substitute opponent. You find out about the guy.
Okay, now listen. Let's back him up a little bit.
Telling the middleweight champion back. Charlo dipping here, and then Korobov comes through. And up the body shot by Charlo, and a good right hand. Something there wanted to go back to, and then Korobov leaning into this left hand. See it landing with impact, and you could also see Charlo trying to fight. Good shot by Korobov. Good shots for Charlo and some good counters by Korobov.
Stay loose like that. I don't want you going to the ropes, okay?
Has a moment, round 2. Charlo gets one with it and gets the second one through. That's just good instinct, because it does to you. His head to try to get around that. Sneaky shot here by.
All right, break, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Come on, go ahead.
Charlo. Korobov gets there with the left hand. What adjustments he would like Charlo to make, because he's being nailed with these straight left hands. Two left hands himself. He actually leads up at the end of the third.
Damn! Let's scratch. Good deep breath, huh?
They both had some moments in the last round. As a jab by Charlo and the straight left hand by Korobov, and then back. So a good tactical battle between these two fighters with excellent records. Both fighters. Body shot by Charlo. And gets nailed coming back, and that's the right hand by Charlo. Loading up for some more big shots, and then Korobov clips him with a right. Good body shot by Korobov, so they're doing some waiting, and then there's a good left hand by Korobov.
So I'm telling you, Okay.
WBC Middleweight Championship bout between champion Jermall Charlo, 27-0, kind of knockout. Good body shot by Charlo.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Charlo lands a good body shot and had a lot of time to load that. Good left hand by Korobov as he got the angle against them, and even though the crowd booed the loss by Jermall Charlo, he certainly hit a level in which you may not. That said, Charlo is still the champion. As we had
2-1-2s, mix those up, okay? You both stinging single shots at the body. You need to give him a combination, okay?
Matt Korobov as he faces 27-0 Jermall Charlo. Canelo, but this week we received word that the winner here will have to fight Triple G. Good left hook by Charlo. Korobov has got two good ones by Charlo and follows with two more. The uppercut is there for him. One key to winning if you take the counter-punching route. Now Korobov's in the corner where Charlo wants him, but he gets out. Jab.
Give me more right hands this round, okay? Here we go.
Korobov getting some moments, lands with both hands and then smart up. From in tight, from outside, and then the clutch. And there's a good snapping lead right hand by Charlo. It will be quite interesting to see if he can go and look good. Korobov in the stamina department. He just got nailed for the second time in this snap on that left hand by Korobov. I'd like to step to his right though with Charlo. He's following Korobov. Slapping shot has much on it.
With that left hand, okay? You gotta keep him falling short with that left hand like that. Remember, deep one, let it out slow. All right? You just cut us out.
Charlo, jab, right hand, and by setting up the right hand against a very gritty and determined Matt Korobov. Korobov was not bashful about taking the opportunity.
Stop.
Grabbing the right hand by Charlo, and then he eats one. He dies down. Korobov scores with a nice left hand. Here by Charlo. And he's able to anticipate Korobov coming back.
Nice, Matt, baby. You hear me? When you're throwing the combinations,
Nice
it's
to
nice.
do things.
Do you hear me, Chuck?
Double jab in. Punctuates the exchange. Korobov gets the best of that with a body shot.
Watch your feet.
Looping right hand. Trying to make the most of whatever you are going to do. He's now been able to string 3 good rounds together.
You stepping out too many times. I want you to step slow.
As Korobov has slowed down, Charlo's jab to win on the heels of his brother, Jermall Charlo, scheduled to fight an 8th-rounder on this card. Jump. We don't have the numbers in front of us, but we have to think Korobov's offense, trying to make the most of whatever chances he does in round 10. become history.
Go in him empty, okay? Just don't walk in with that with your hands down. Don't walk into that.
Nothing coming back at him. Charlo's confidence blossoms. He lands all these shots. Jermall Charlo has taken advantage fully of round 9. And the reduced offense from Korobov. And there's a good left hand by. Heads come together. And then Charlo's fists come together. Cut by Charlo. Charlo's still more active here in the 11th.
Coach Charlo, you fit to fight, baby?
Yes. They reiterate the position he's in round 8. And he's almost driven into a wall here by Charlo. Manifesting itself in bigger ways. But bear in mind, this guy hasn't been this distance, and he's getting hammered. But the fact he looks to be safely ahead, he may not want to leave it. Korobov gets through with guts. It was a painful round 12 for him. We'll give him credit for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Larry Hazard Jr. scores the bout 119 to 108 of the winner. And still, the WBC Interim Middleweight World Champion, Jermall Hitman Charlo.